Morning. So, we're going to hop right into it. Today, I had people ask me yesterday on my Discord, so I'm going to show it. How do you use Devcommands? Easiest answer is go to Nexus Mods and download Easy Spawner for anything that you want to spawn in. To manually do stuff, I'm going to show you a little bit of that today, and I'll leave a link in the description with further things that you can do with it. So let's start with enabling the console. So bring up your Steam to your Valheim. Right click on Valheim. Go to your properties. General. Then at the bottom of General under Launch Options, type in minus, all lowercase, console. And then you can close that. And then start your game. Now when you start the game, you will have F5 brings up the console. All right. And then you're going to type in Devcommands, all one word, all lowercase, hit enter. And it's going to say true. If it says false, that means you deactivated it because I already had it on. Now, while you're in your Devcommands, if you want to build something at no cost, type in debug mode, all one word, all lowercase, and hit enter. And it'll say true. Again, it says false because I had it enabled. I had started a video. I was about 35 minutes in and realized my microphone was off, so I had to start this whole video over. So here we go. So now you're in debug mode. There's a few things you can do in debug mode. We'll hit escape. And one of the first things you can do is hit spacebar and Z to lift yourself up off the ground. And make sure when you do it, you're not doing that and going back down because you will die. If that happens, just tap on Z. Slowly lower yourself down using Z. And then whether you use a controller or your mouse and keyboard, hold Z and walk forward until you're walking, because sometimes you'll think you're all the way down. You're not. And when you go to move forward, you're still flying. So hold Z and forward until you are walking. That way you know you're down all the way. Another thing to be careful of, when you hit spacebar Z and you get up in the air, if you press and hold the space bar, it will lift you up. Let it go, and that's where you're going to be. And then you can hit forward and run and travel your map really fast. Okay? This world is just buggy for some reason. So, that's how you can do that. To get back down is the Z key. However, don't just hit Z and let yourself fall. You will die. Tap the Z key. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. And do that until you are safely on the ground, alive in one piece. You might lose a little bit of life and then tap Z and walk until you know you're all the way down. You might lose a little bit of life if you come down too fast. Even tapping on the Z key, like 1%, or 2%. It just depends on how careful you are doing it. But if you're all the way up in the air and you let it go, to Z, you know, tap Z and let him fall, he will die. So tap Z, keep tapping on Z as he's coming down. You know, like tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it until he's on the ground. All right, so that's that. Now you can take out your hammer, pick any item. See, I don't have a workbench. Let me find one I don't have material for. I don't have the materials for the cargo crate. Invalid placement. But I can build it because I'm in debug mode. All right. So that's how debug mode works. You do debug mode and then you hit B. Okay, well, no room in the inventory for it, so it's going to stay there. So it's Devcommands, enter, debug mode, enter, then escape out of the console and hit the letter B, and you can build for free. All right. And flying is Devcommands, debug mode, spacebar Z gets you in the air, spacebar lifts you higher, and Z brings you back down. All right, so there's those. Now, another thing that you can do is walk over to this wild boar. Boop. All right, tap on him. See, he's wild. He's coming after me. If you hit F5 and you type in tame and you hit enter, now he's tame. Okay. Now I feel bad killing him because he's tame, but for video purposes. Also, when you're in debug mode, if you walk over to an animal, a monster, whatever, and you hit K, boom, he's dead. They die. Okay? So there's that. Then, now I gotta find some more. I've killed everything around me. I need to go and, because I just killed all these guys down here when I started the video. Let's see if I can find some more. So let's fly around over here and see. There's a house. It's going to be nighttime. It's going to be hard to show you. All right, well, let's do that. Where did that go? Was that right here? Get off the hammer. Here it is. All right, so bring myself down gently. Where's the door? Is it front or back? Front. Are there bees? No. All right, so let's do that. Enemies are nearby. That figures. So then what we can do at this point is hit K, kill all monsters. There were 15. So now I can go to bed. So there were 15 monsters when I hit the K button. It tells you up at the top left right below your inventory how many died. So there were 15 monsters in the area, whether they were boars or gray dwarfs or whatever they were. All right, so now it's the next day. So you can do that. You can hit the K. You can also, all right, here's a bunch of animals. Let's make them all mad. There's the boars. There's these guys. All right, so now everybody's mad at me. They're all coming after me. If I hit F5 and I type in ghost, They can't see me anymore. See, they're not attacking me. They're all running around looking for me, but they can't see me. Nobody's attacking me. And I can go up and push him in the water. I can come over and push him in the water. See, they're not getting mad or anything. There's no exclamation points left or nothing because they can't see me. Now, if I go back in and I hit F5 and I type in ghost, now they can all see me again. See, they're alerted to me. Go down. See, they're all alerted. Here I am. They're all attacking me and stuff. Come back across the water. So then if I hit F5 and I do ghost and give them a couple seconds here, they're all going to calm down because they cannot see me. Pardon me. See, they're all calm again because they can't see me. So that's ghost. Another thing you can do is, all right, let's do K. Kill all of them, right? So now they're all dead. Everything around me is dead. And see all the sparkles for their drops? You can go F5 and type in remove drops. And any drops that are in the area, see, everything's gone. Anything in the area that's dropped. So if you don't have simple recycling or anything like that to recycle your stuff and make room in your inventory and stuff like that, and you don't want the stuff that you have, you can throw it on the ground, type in F5, remove drops, hit enter, and it's all gone. All right, so there's that. Now, if you go in and you see your map, you start in a new world and you see your map, right? That's all you see is where you're at. But if you do F5 and you type in explore map and you hit enter, then there's your map. So now you can see and zoom in and zoom out on your entire map, because before you could only see right here. So there's the explore map. So we've done F5, Devcommands, debug mode, build for no cost, flying, how to kill everything, how to tame something, how to become a ghost, remove drops, and explore map. So those are the basic simple things that you can do with the Devcommands. All right. I will leave a link in the description that will show you an entire list of things that you can do, and you have to spell them as they are. Like if it says put a capital, like say it's remove drops, and you have to put a capital R for remove drops, or there's an underscore or something like that in there, you have to do it exactly as shown. The ones that I showed you today are all lowercase, all one word, simple little ways to use the console. But also remember to enable your console, like I showed you in the beginning. Go into your Steam, right click Valheim, go to properties, go to general. At the bottom of general, in your, I forget what that's called, start, what's that called, start, properties, general, launch options. I always think it's start. Launch options. Do the minus console. All right. And that's it, guys. Simple video today. Short and sweet.